Hey everybody, it's DallasFourTwo, and I'm back again with another Planet Crafter video. It's been a few days since I last played. I'm a little rusty on exactly what was going on, so why don't we start by coming in here and taking a look at our screens. We are 18% of the way through the breathable atmosphere towards the natural life stage. Over here we'll have a planetary delivery depot coming at 10 of this resource, which we are a little over halfway to that. Then, where was it? Is it over here? Yeah. So we've gotten the T2 asteroid attraction rocket. I think I sent one of those up. We'll unlock the ability to build Blazar quartz at 1.0 TTI and a Megadome at 5.0 TTI and a Redwoe tree seed at 1000 KT. Long way to go for that still. So let's go take a look here. That's right, last time I put up recently I've put up resource extractors for all the basic resources, so that we got those coming in at a good clip. We've got farms up here for all of our basic types of food. We've got an animal shelter over here with a couple of animals on it. How many animals do I have on it? I have 5 animals on it. Okay, good. So, they are over here. There's one more hiding somewhere. I've got an aquarium over there, I've got 2 water generators, I've got a plankton generator, I got an algae generator, I got 4 of these big drills, I've got 4 of these big heaters, I've got an ecosystem over here, I got some flower spreaders, which basically are only there to just try and populate our world with flowers. They're not really serving any other practical purpose. We got some honey, some beehives over here that are making some honey for us. We got a butterfly dome over there. We got some tree spreaders up here that are putting out Redwoe forests all over our planet. We got our rocket launch platform over here if we need to launch any more rockets. How many drones do I have? I've got a total of 18 drones working for us. One thing that I wanted to check out is I don't think I ever made the T7 backpack. Do I have... what one do I have? I have the T6 backpack. I never made a T7 backpack. So let's see if we have the stuff to make that. I realized when I was editing one of my videos that I had never actually built that thing. We do have some cosmic quartz, that's the biggest thing. Okay, I've collected everything to build this, so let's see if we can do it. Cha-ching! So this is the... yeah, now we got the T7 backpack. Okay, I think it increased a rank over on this side. Cool. That'll help. What else can we build? Let's do a reality check here. We've already got the quartz crafting station. We got plenty of power plants up. I could build another gas extractor. Right now I only have one gas extractor up and it's pulling methane. I could get another one up to pull nitrogen for us, and that wouldn't hurt anything. Let's see if we have the stuff to make it. Okay, I got the stuff to make an additional gas extractor. So one thing I wanted to see, what are these doing? These are growth multipliers. Okay, so they are going to help with that. Over here, what are these doing? These are obviously gathering resources. But I don't have an optimizer on them. It might be good to get an optimizer on them, and if I could get an optimizer on them, then I could put the gas extractors over there near them, And then that's a total of 8. 6 there, and 2 gas extractors is 8. So let me see if I can make that work. Okay, I got the stuff to make an optimizer. So I'm going to slap that down right here. And inside I'm going to put 3 production fuses. So that's going to increase the production time, speed up the production time of, what does it say it does? Speed up generation time for machines that generate items. And it does show these glowing green, so that means it's going to affect these. So all 6 of these extractors are going to produce faster now. And then what I need to do is I need to grab all this methane out of there. I'm going to take that down, and I'm going to put 2 of these up over here. One here, and another one here. And one of them's going to do nitrogen, and the other one's going to do methane. And they both need to be set to supply everything. And they're all optimized, right? Yep. They're all optimized. So all 6 of those ore extractors and both of these gas extractors are going to be optimized by this optimizer here. So we'll be producing things much more quickly. Good. So one thing I haven't done is I haven't built any butterfly farms. So let me go see what kind of butterfly larvae I have available. I'm having a bit of a fabric shortage, so one thing I might be able to do is put together a Autocrafter to make some fabric for me. See if I can do that. Alright, here goes Autocrafter. And this one will make fabric. So as long as I have silk, it'll make fabric. I'm pretty sure I have a silk generator up here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Is that... yeah, okay. So why is it not producing? That's the question. This thing's full. Why is it not working? Let's turn it off and back on again. Let's try putting on a different story up by the silk generator and see if that helps. There we go. Now it's working. Don't know why it didn't work before. Maybe it's too far away in height. Maybe there is a height limit. Anyhow, it's working now. Alright, I wager I've got enough to make another... to make 5 of these butterfly... let's see here. Insects. Capacity 8 machines. So I actually want to put this a little bit away. Butterfly, butterfly. Guess I was short one bioplastic, but alright, we'll fix it. So I want to get every kind of butterfly that I currently have larva for into a butterfly farm. So I still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 5 more farms. I'm going to go see if I can collect the stuff for 5 more butterfly farms. Okay, I've got the stuff to make 5 more butterfly extractors, I think. Or butterfly farms, I should say. So let's try. many are here? 4, 5, 6. 7. 8. So I can only use 8 for a single optimizer. I'm going to build an optimizer here, but I don't currently have any insect booster fuses. And I think I can probably make some, but I didn't have enough room in my inventory to carry all the resources. So let's plug these butterflies into these farms, first of all. I got enough for one more. But that one, since this is 8 of them here, that's all that optimizer can support. So over here we got 1 with the dome, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do have room to put a butterfly farm here. So let's just put that there, and then it'll be optimized by this one. Alright, we got lots of butterflies now. So that should help to populate the world with butterflies, all the different kinds I can possibly build right now. So let's see if we can manage to build 3 insect fuses to put in that optimizer over there. Let's see if I can get the stuff. Okay, I got the stuff to build some more insect fuses. So 1. I have to build 1 fuse cartridge. There's 2. There's the fuse cartridge. There's 3. Okay, so right now, well, depends on the strength of the butterfly that's in it, but these are about to be putting off triple of the insects that they were before. Booyah! So that will help populate our world with insects much faster. And more importantly, it'll have every different kind of butterfly that I currently have larvae for. So I got a Volnus, I got an Arima, I got a Tusca, I got a Nolna. Okay, so then I identified that I have 4 different kinds of seeds that I don't currently have flower spreaders for. So what I want to do is I just want to have like all the different kinds of flowers, all the different kinds of butterflies, all the different kinds of fish, all the different kinds of frogs. I want them all represented on this planet. So let's see if we can build some more flower spreaders to get these other 4 types of flowers going. And they're not going to do a lot towards our terraformation because, you know, flowers at this stage of the game are really not that important as far as those scores are concerned. But it's just going to help to populate the world with all these different kinds of plants so that the world will be more beautiful to look at. That's what I'm going for. I wonder how difficult it would be to get another optimizer up over here, just to help them out a little bit. Let me go look at that and see how doable it is. Okay, so what I just did is I sent off my trade rocket to buy a bunch of more fuses, because I don't have any more plant fuses or oxygen fuses. And again, it's not like it's really that important for me to put fuses on these things, or optimizers on these things, because they're really not doing that much for us. But I just kind of want to have them here. So once that trade rocket gets back, we'll plug 3 oxygen fuses into one of these, and we'll plug 3 plant fuses into the other one. It'll just help these flowers to populate the world better, hopefully. Help with our terraformation a little bit. But that's not the main objective. Okay, what I want to do is I want to look over here at all these fish eggs. Do I have any fish eggs? I don't have any fish eggs, so they're not... Fish eggs are not building automatically on this world, so what can we do to get them going? Phytoplankton, T2 or T3 mutagens, and fertilizers. Okay, we're going to slap down another incubator here so we can build things twice as fast. Gotta grab a couple more items. Okay, I got a couple of fish egg sequencing here. We'll come check on that in a little while. So that I don't forget, let me just pop it up there so I don't forget. We got a few more that we can make. While we wait, let's see if we can make some fish farms, because once they pop out, we're going to want to put them on some fish farms. Okay, I got the stuff to make another silk generator, because this other one's just not producing enough for our needs. So let's set that up to supply everything. Now we'll make silk twice as fast. I'm going to temporarily disable this fabric generator because we need the silk for other things. Okay, I just set up a production optimizer in here, so hopefully that will help things that produce to produce faster. Okay, I'm waiting on some silk to be able to do everything I want to do here, but we can get some fish farms up over here. I have enough to get one fish farm up right now, and we'll get more up when we have more silk. But let's put it like right over here. And we want to make sure all the different kinds of fish eggs are represented, starting with the best one, which is an Alera fish egg. So one thing I have not been seeing on this planet are frog ponds, like the naturally occurring little watering holes where the frogs showed up on the prime planet. Not seeing anything quite like that on this planet. So I don't know if frog eggs are going to naturally occur here at all. I might have to just craft them myself. Got enough for one more fish generator, fish farm. And we already put a Lara in, so let's get the next best one, the Ulani. What do I have in my aquarium? I got Provios, Guerrero, and Tulu. So I don't need Provios. I don't need Guerrero. But we can still put Crom and Vilnus. Crom and Vilnus. Just realized, like, since I now have farms up, there's really no reason for me to have these food growers here anymore. So free up some resources for some other things. Okay, got the stuff for one more. Here it is. We'll put the Crom fish egg in it. Oh, my rocket's back. And this has a bunch of fuses on it and some butterflies. These ones need some. We need 3 plant fuses and we need 3 oxygen fuses. Now these flower spreaders are all optimized. And I got some extra heat and some extra pressure for later. I got some butterflies that I can put in here that probably be better than what we have. I got enough for one more butterfly over here. Let's see if I can build that. I just unlocked the Planetary Delivery Depot. What does that do? Build a delivery depot on a planet to receive every item of a certain type from exchange shuttles coming from other planets. Allows to set automation between planets. Interesting. Not sure what good that's going to be. It probably is good for something, but I'm not sure what yet. Maybe we'll have to build one at some point and just check it out. Is there such a thing as an animal multiplier fuse? If there is, you can't do it from here. And if there is, you can't do it from here either. got enough for one more butterfly farm. So we can put that down right here. It's within range of that insect optimizer. And we'll put these 2 larvas that I bought in there. They're both really good. Obese butterfly, 1500, and Filaria butterfly, 1400. Ah, that one glows. That's awesome. Alright, so we have all kinds of different butterflies in effect over here. They're all being optimized, so that'll help with insects on our planet. We're kind of already beyond insects, but I just want to like try to represent everything so that we see everything naturally occur on this planet. I think that'd be kind of cool if we could manage that. Alright, I've got enough for one more fish farm. Let's put it here. And it gets the villainous fish eggs. So now all the different types of fish eggs that I currently have available are represented in the world. So that'll help our fish to populate. We've done flowers, we've done butterflies, we've done fish. I kind of want to take a look at the frogs and see what we can do with that. So the trick with frogs is I need to be able to make some generic frog eggs, or other kinds of frog eggs. It looks like generic frog eggs are required to make all the rest of this, so let's see if we can whip up a few generic frog eggs. We're going to turn our fabric Autocrafter back on now, because we're done with the fish for a while. Okay, it's phytoplankton mutagen fertilizer. Go. While we wait for those, we can figure out how to build an amphibian farm and gather that stuff. Okay, now let's put these... I got enough stuff to build 4 more frog ponds, so let's put them... amphibian farms, I should say. One there, 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 one there, and one there. 5 more. So as soon as we get more eggs, we can come over here and put them in there. Generic frog eggs, T4 mutagen, or T3 mutagen fertilizer, or T2 fertilizers. Like the best ones I can make are T4 mutagen and T3 fertilizer. Okay, so this best one that I can currently do requires a generic frog egg, a T4 mutagen, and a T3 fertilizer. Let's see what happens. And I want all different ones so that we can see all the different eggs on this planet. So this one's going to require generic eggs, T4... Well, what's the next best one? That's the one I should do first. This one. Generic eggs, T4, T2. Alright, we got Seren frog eggs. So what's the next best one? Amphibian frog eggs, 350. Let's see if we can do one of these. Next best after the Amphibian are the Traju. So it's generic egg, T4, tier 1. Hey, I ended up with a golden frog egg from that. Nice. So I got enough for one more. The one that I was trying to make. Which ones do I have? I've got Saren, Amido, Golden. And who knows what I'm going to get for that. Aeolus, 250, okay. Might not get them all out just now, but we'll have most of them out. Most of the different ones that we can do. Well, that's as good as it's going to get for right this second, so let's go ahead and slap these frog eggs out here on these new frog farms that I made. We will have a Saren frog egg worth 1,300 bonus. Those things are cool looking. And then we have a golden frog egg worth 600. We have a Amido worth 400. We have another golden worth 600. And we have a Aeolus worth 250. So now we got 5 different types of frogs represented on the world that'll help populate. That'll help with our amphibian score, or our animals score, I guess. I think it's the DNA manipulator that lets you grow new tree seeds. Let's see if we can figure that out. Alright, I want one of each of these. The other thing I can do is I can check my other thing over here. See if I can bring some of those back from my other world. Maybe I have some. I do. Oh no, that's not right. I'm getting a Terra seed. Is that the one I already have? Which ones do I already have? I already have Amora and Pleom. Okay, I can get those back. I can get some different fish eggs. I can get some different frog eggs. How about tree spreaders? How many tree spreaders do I currently have over here? Better optimized. Should put another optimizer. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tree spreaders. I got Prunia. I got Redwoe. I got Lilia. And I got Redwoe. Okay. So I can put 4 more over here. I can put a optimizer over here and put some trade rocket multipliers in it. It'll help both of these stations, actually. Nice. Does this have anything in it? No. Okay, I want to trade. I want to put those and those in there. Give me some money. And then I want 2 more of those and 1 more of those. I can only do 1 for now. Yeah, I'll speed that up. Nice. Alright, just taking a look here while I wait for things to happen. We are at 87% towards the natural life stage. It'll be interesting to see what happens when we get to that. And then I think after that... Not that one. Yeah, if we click there we can see. So there's natural life and then complete terraformation. So we're getting there. We've unlocked most of these upgrades on this planet with exception of a couple. We just got that Planetary delivery depot. Don't really understand the significance of that just by reading it. I guess I'll just have to build one at some point and try it. At 50 OC Sys TI. That looks like it's quite a ways off. Then, on this planet, we're going to get Blazar Quartz at 1 TTI. It looks like we're pretty close to that. And then at 5 TTI, we'll get the Megadome. And we'll get Redwoe Tree Seeds at 1,000. We still got quite a ways to go on that. Okay, my trade thing over here, whatever this thing's called, Interplanetary Exchange Shuttle has arrived. And my guys already put the stuff away. Let's see what we got. We got an Atera Seed. Folia Seed, Melora Seed, Soleus Seed, okay, so I got enough stuff to build another optimizer, and I can build 3 more tree spreaders. So let's go ahead and do that. I got more fuses coming from my trade rocket, so those will be here in a little while. We can plug those in. But my goal is to represent more different kinds of plants on this planet. More different kinds of trees. So that we can see more variety as we're exploring the world. So that's what I'm trying to achieve right now. There's the 3 more. And what are the best seeds that I have? I got a 350. I got a 400. That one's going in. This one's going to get the 350. And this one is going to get... looks like a 250 is the next best that I can do. We got... how many of these things now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we got 7 of them. They should all be optimized. I can build another optimizer here. And then what we'll do is we'll take the plant one out, and we'll put the plant one in its own. And then when my other rocket gets back, it has 2 plant fuses and 1 oxygen fuse, and I can come put the rest of those in there. So that's going to help some new kinds of trees to grow on our planet. Once they grow, it'll take a little while. Just give a little bit more variety to the way things look. How long is it going to be for this thing? 9 seconds. Alright, cool. Got big money from that one. So I need 1 more plant fuse that I wasn't able to afford before. So let's get 1 more of those. Rosea Tree Seed. That's better than what I have. Okay, I didn't have enough money to buy 2 more plant seeds, but I got 1 more, so there it is, and I got the 1 more oxygen. So the oxygen is fully optimized, and I just ordered another plant seed from my trade rocket, or plant fuse, I should say. So once that comes, we can plug that in. And I also ordered a better tree seed than what we have here, so when that comes, I can replace one of the worse ones with that. So, we've optimized our butterflies, we've optimized our flowers, we've optimized our frogs, we've optimized our fish, we've optimized our trees. There's certainly more to optimize, but that's a really good start. I wonder if I can afford to make more drills and or heaters. I got 4 of these. Let's see if we got the stuff. I was able to collect enough materials to build 1 more drill and 1 more heater. So let's see if we can get those up over here. Sure it's optimized. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so that's 5 drills now. And there's another heater. So that's 5 drills and 5 heaters now. So I'll speed that stuff up a little bit, the pressure and the heat. I'm curious about this planetary delivery depot. I wager maybe I should just build one of these and see what it does. Okay, let's try to build a delivery depot here. Somewhere around here. So how does this work? It says interplanetary exchange shuttles coming from other planets will fill this container with the selected item. If the shuttle contains items, I'm confused. I don't understand what the point is. What is the point? I don't really see the point of this thing. If you know what the point of this thing is, let me know in the comments section. Because I've already got this set up to, like, my drones will come and collect out of here anything that it has and go put it away in my containers over there. And I just order the things that I want. I guess if, like, I wanted to regularly bring back a certain thing, I could have it do that. Is that what this means? I guess it is. But I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe I'm just dumb, but if you know how this thing works or how I can use it to my advantage, let me know. But in the meantime, I'm going to take it down so I don't waste a cosmic quartz. And our other rocket is back. It's got a plant multiplier and a rosea tree seed. So, I'm going to go put those in the tree spreaders. That one's 1,300. That one's 250. I've got duplicates of these red woes. That's the only thing. So even though it's not as good, I feel like I would rather have a rosea tree seed in there, so that we have a little bit more variety of different kinds of plants on the planet. So that'll take a while to grow, but will eventually give us more variety of the different kinds of trees that we see on this planet. Oh, and I forgot the optimizer fuse. Go, plant fuse in. Never built a T2 biodome, I don't think. Might be able to get one of those up. Here goes nothing, we're almost there. Seven, 8, 9. Cha-ching! We are in the natural life phase. Unlock the blueprint to build Blazar Quartz. And we are on our way towards complete terraformation. Awesome! So I got the stuff to build this biodome real quick. Okay, and this will produce tree bark, so I can put that on supply so my drones will come and collect that as it's available. Okay, I'm going to try this thing again, because I think I figured out what was going on with this. So I can have this call for aluminum, because I'm constantly short on aluminum on this planet. And it'll supply everything. So I think this rocket, I might have to set it to do automatic when it comes back, but it should then thereafter go and get aluminum for me off the other planet all the time, I think. I think that's how that works. And I might be able to set up more of those, more of these things, if I want other kinds of things to come from the other planet consistently. I think that's how that works, how that's supposed to work, because I'm a bit of a aluminum shortage right now. Okay, let's go do some more exploring, because I feel like there's places on this planet that we haven't fully explored yet, and we're kind of waiting for things to happen anyway. I feel like there's got to be a way to get up here that I haven't figured out yet. Maybe it's time to be a little adventurous here. What's in here? There's stuff in here. How the heck do I get in there? Gotta be a way in there somehow. Oh, you know what I'm looking at here? There's... Oh, what did I find? I fell. I'm in! Is that sending like a car down here or something? I don't know if that's how I was supposed to get in here, but I did. It's like a little tram. It is bringing a little car down here. Wow. I wonder. Since I'm here, I might as well scope it out. Ooh, look what I found. It can take 5 of them? Wow. Despite all my efforts, I haven't found any way to reverse the process. The rate at which quartz absorbs heat is immense and only increasing. The drop in temperature over the past few years is finally being explained. It was obvious that I failed to identify early enough. How can I ever forgive myself? This planet won't be habitable for much longer. I must warn everyone. Koa. Hey, 1,000 fish egg. Nice. Press the pace here a little bit. Okay, so that's probably the way I was supposed to get up here, but I kind of cheated. Let's just go ahead and move on. We'll come back here the right way when the time comes. Send that back where it came from. We'll come down here. So probably over there is where I need to go to get into this place. So that's where we should go to explore. First, let me put some stuff in here. Got a nice red woe forest over here. What the heck is that? It's a different kind of animal. I've never seen one like that before. Maybe they're native to this planet. These are the first animals that I've seen on this planet, naturally occurring, that I didn't put here. Very cool. It's like a bird-looking thing. Okay, I've been in here before, but I never did find that tramway type thing. Is it over here, maybe? Wow, this place is crazy. Yeah, I must not have completed this place yet, so let's go back in the front door and scout it out. I'm running low on water here. Still have some water in here. Yeah. Cleared this room out already. Did I go into the next room? Maybe the last time I was here this was quarantined off. Man, that could have been what happened. Looks like that's what probably happened. Is last time I just couldn't get into this room because it was quarantined off, but not anymore. Access card. Val, could you ask Iz if it's possible to have a little more heating, exceptionally for the next few months? I know everyone needs to be careful, but I'm a little worried about the baby. I saw him shaking a little the other day, and despite all the blankets, I'm afraid it'll leave him with after effects. Thank you. I love you. Ari. Pick that up? Guess not. Sharky. Sharky's the name of that thing, apparently. Cool. Can't steal the poster, can't take that thing. If I can just build a platform and a locker right here to go all the way out. Is there water down there? Looks like there's water in here. Archives Pioneer Charter. Like others before us, we wanted to try something else, another way to play the game of existence. The rules of the game that were proposed to us no longer suited us. For ourselves and our children, we wanted to review these rules to free ourselves from them and reinvent new ones, to see where our ideas could lead us by stopping complaining and taking back control of our destinies through our own actions. Where will that lead us? There's only one way to find out. Try. Is. Archives, Blazar Quartz Discovery. After a thorough analysis of the geological layer, Koa shared an interesting discovery with us. Beneath our feet lies high-quality quartz that could be very useful to us in the future. We decided to form a study group to identify our options in this regard. Is. Archives, first year. It seems like a year has already passed since we arrived. Our long period of preparation has paid off, and our organizational systems have proven their effectiveness. This has allowed us to begin our installation under good conditions. We hadn't planned everything, but overall everything is going well. To celebrate, we organized a big party in the first dome, which was a real treat for everyone. The work is sometimes exhausting given the size of the task, but our motivation remains strong. Another access card. Archives, vote on Blazar Quartz mining. 37 in favor and 8 abstentions. The discussions were long, but we reached a consensus. The decision was made to launch a major Blazar Quartz mining project alongside our subsistence activities. Is 3011. So it seems like they came to this planet and everything was good until they started mining the Blazar Quartz, and it was like colder than they expected or something and caused problems. Mess hall. Ooh, honey-cooked beans. I could use some of that right now. Reduces thirst for a small period, too. Cool. Wow. I wager I could just build a platform right here. My guys will come and get the stuff. Except I'm out of lockers. Another access card. Cool. It's like a water taxi or something. It's under the water. Anything? Nothing significant. No power. Ah, this one needs 2 fusion cells. Got none of those currently. I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not, but what could it harm? This place is pretty crazy. Haven't gone over here yet. Another access card. Another cosmic quartz. Nice. Those always come in handy. Start being a little more selective about what I pick up, because inventory is an issue. Power. Things are going to happen when I can get the power up in this place. What's over here? Ah, 5 key cards. Just so happens I have 5 key cards. Wow. Perhaps one day our technologies will be advanced enough to warm this big rock, and if our children haven't forgotten this place, perhaps they'll return to continue what we started. But given the difficulty of the last few months and the bad experience it has been, I doubt it. Everyone seems to want to turn the page on this adventure. That's in 3015. So by 3015, things aren't going so well for these folks. Ooh, locker. This is one of those big lockers. Fusion cell. Could come in handy here. Man, so much stuff. Fusion cell. This room here could take fusion cells. If I can find one more, it would presumably open up another. What a waste. All this effort will have been unrewarded. The gift from heaven wasn't won. and will have led to our downfall. I would have liked to stay, but this planet is no longer livable. The recent difficulties have undermined our sense of community. It's unfortunate. I didn't want to leave, but many have already left us. We won't be able to hold on any longer. Paz, 3015. So it looks like between 3009 and 3015, things went downhill here in a hurry. There's like a little shuttle over here. Doesn't look like I can get inside of it. Walkers. Wow, there's tons of stuff in here. Wow, it has a blueprint for a trade space rocket. I already know how to build that, though. Okay, I gotta make a run inside, drop some things off. It's high time to leave. Yes, it could have been a wonderful experience, and we experienced some intensely joyful moments during those years, but you have to learn to resign yourself when the elements are against you. I can't stand this cold anymore. It's getting worse every day. I can't believe Koa decided to stay, preferring science over humanity. Ari, year 3015. Ooh, what's that? A poster. More cosmic quartz. Good stuff in here. Okay, one more run back. We'll try to finish out this room here, and then we'll call it. Is this that goes up? I assume. Yeah. Okay, not quite ready for that yet. The Blazar Quartz trade has allowed us to advance much faster than expected. Today we celebrate this spaceport, which will allow us to trade even more easily and efficiently. It's even possible that in years to come, new people will join us to keep our project alive and growing. Is year 3013. Another fusion cell. So with that fusion cell in hand, I can go over here. And into here. And fill this thing in. Boom. What's that going to do for us, though? That's the question. That is the question. What will it do for us? Maybe that powered this up. Maybe I wouldn't have been able to use that before. I don't know, because I didn't try. Another cosmic quartz. Another cosmic quartz. Whoa. That is a long elevator. Poster. Alright, this is the place. This is the way I was supposed to go to get to that thing. Oops. Alright, this is the thing. But you know what? I'm all chock full. My inventory's all chock full. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back home and we'll save this for another occasion. Okay, we are back home. That was quite an adventure. We found some serious lore stuff related to this planet up at that starport area. That was really cool. Let's go scope out. We did a bunch of stuff today. We set up more drills. One more drill, one more heater. We optimized our flower spreaders over here. We've got all the different kinds of flowers that we can get. We've got fish optimized as much as possible. Frogs optimized as much as possible for right now. I think I saw something out of the corner of my eye up here. Hey, look what I found! Another one of these things. These are not ones that I've put here. They are naturally occurring. We've got naturally occurring animals on this planet. It's official. Yeah, we optimized butterflies over here and over there as much as possible. We put up a bunch of different kinds of trees so that we'll have more variety of tree life on this planet, and we've got those growing here as we speak. And they are optimized better than they were before. We put up a biodome over there so we can get some tree bark producing. So I wonder if this thing's working as intended. I think this needs to be... What if I set this to have a demand for aluminum? No, that's not right. Yeah, I still just don't quite understand what the point of this thing is. Don't quite really understand that. Yeah, if you know how this planetary delivery depot works and what it's supposed to do for you, let me know, because I don't really see the advantage over just having my drones, having this supply everything, and then when it lands on my planet, my drones can go and collect it all. I'm not really sure why I would want that depot there, or what it's going to do for me. That's a little confusing to me. We set up an optimizer over here that makes these rockets move faster. We got that trade depot thing, if I can figure out what to do with it. We optimized this better with an optimizer and with the gas extractors over here, one for methane, one for nitrogen. So yeah, it was a productive day. We got a lot done. We set ourselves up with a T7 backpack, increased our inventory size a little bit. We are in the natural life stage, and we are 11.45% through it. So, now that we were able to gather some more resources, we can probably build a few more things next time that'll help things go a little faster. So we'll look into that when the time comes. But I think for now we're going to go ahead and call it. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. If so, make sure you click that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you in the next one.